Good morning. Welcome to our resistance band class today. I am so happy to be here with you today. We are going to be doing some body work, balance work today, as well as some strengthening work today. So we are going to be needing a different variety of bands. If you have a different variety of bands, you don't need different variety of bands. You can, if you have them, make sure they're readily accessible. Additionally, if you do have a loop band, make sure that you have one of these easily accessible. If you don't, we can always tie the open-ended band and make it into a loop band when we get down to the floor for our core portion of class today. We're going to be working on a little warm-up here for about 5 to 8 minutes. We're going to take it into our circuit, and then we're going to come down and we're going to finish off with some stretching at the end. So make sure you have your water on, make sure you have your bands, make sure you have your smile on your face, and let's get started. So we're going to start off with some marching today. So just marching in place. I turned the music down a little too low. I couldn't hear it. All right, so some nice marching in place here. Good. Stay here. Beautiful. My music keeps going off. Just keep marching in place. Nice job. Awesome. Oh, that's really strange. All right. Good. Now we got the music resolved. Good. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear the changes in music. I apologize. It's acting up on me. All right. I'm going to leave it. All right. Good job. All right. Some nice marching here. All right, let's go ahead and take a couple of nice big breaths in. Reach the arms up overhead. Good. And exhale down. Beautiful. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. One more time. Breathe in. Good. And as you breathe out, go ahead and stop your feet from marching. Keep your right arm down. Lift your left arm all the way up and over and just give yourself a gentle lateral bend here. Press down through that left foot. Good. Inhale, sweep your arm up. Other side. Nice job. Good. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in. Let the left arm reach and lean over. And back through center. Other side. Reach up tall. Fantastic. All right. Go ahead and rest that right arm down. Bend in through the knees. Just do gentle side steps here. Beautiful. Little lateral movement to get our day going. Fantastic. All right, keep going there. All right, fantastic. Awesome. All right, we're going to invite our arms into this. So let's go ahead and bring our arms up, then to the side. Nice and steady here. Great. Excellent job. You got it. We're just building some heat here, building a little bit of mobility as well as we're moving, getting our joints kind of warmed up and ready to go. Take your time. Work at your own pace. Beautiful. Awesome. Excellent. All right, let's stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. March it out. Next, we're going to take a little hip extension with a single arm leg and single arm reach. Going to bend in through that left knee. We're going to extend out through that right leg, opening up the hip, also offering a little extension on that right arm. When you're ready, land your feet, bend in from the knees, reach and back, reach and back. Nice job. Awesome. Good. Good. Now we're going to do a little combination work today. So we're going to finish off with 3 more here. Good. One more. Beautiful. And let's reach with our arm and our leg, meet our way here, come up with 3 balances. So working a little bit of balance here. taking your time, anchoring through that left foot. Good. Now, when you're ready, reach back. We're going to pull it up one more time. Set your left foot down. We're going to squat for 3 rounds. 1, 2, 3. Good. Bend in from the knees. One more round. Reach and reach. We're going to do about 10 reaches. Good. Excellent. Stay here. Abs are pulled in. Back is nice and long. One more time. Let's reach with our arm up and our leg back and pull it up for 5 lifts this time. 2. Nice and steady. 3. Good job. 4. 5. Beautiful. Land that foot. Let's go in for 10 squats. 1, 2. Nice job. 3, 4. You got it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Let's switch over to that other side. Bend it from the knees, hip back, reach, reach. Let's take your time here. Just take a moment here to set yourself up for success. So really nice and tall through the spine. Abs are slightly pulled in. If your shoulder feels a little funny, let's say you've got something going on, maybe you're not reaching overhead, maybe just reaching forward. Good. One more time. Let's meet with our arm and our leg reaching. Pull it up for 3. 1, 2, 3. Land that foot. Let's squat it out for 3. 1, 2, 3, and then lift. Here we go for 10. 1, 2, just those arm reaches. 3, 4, then we're going to do 5 balances and then 10 squats. 6, good. 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Let's lift that knee up. 1, 2, nice and steady. 3, 4, and 5. Land that foot. 10 squats, feet hip distance apart, maybe a little wider, depending on how it feels for you. 2, good. 3, 4, nice and steady. 5, good. 6, 7, 8, 9, you got it. And 10, nice job. Come up to standing, hands on our hips, front kick. Beautiful. Good. Now we're going to include a little arm opener here. Bring your arms up to 90. And here we go. Open, 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 open. Little kick. That's it. Nice job. Good. Always good to work our balance. Body weight's always such a great way to challenge the body without even necessarily having to add additional resistance. We have enough within us to challenge the body, get the cardiovascular system warmed up and ready to go. Beautiful. Keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and march it out. Good job. Fantastic. Now we're going to do a little skaters next. So if the jump portion does not feel good for you, I want you to think of sliding that leg along and then sliding it back. Remember, we don't have to do this with the jumping part. We're just kind of working our body laterally. So stay here with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Land those feet. We're going to take a little step over to the left, to the right, sorry, with legs long, and over to the side. Good. And over. Beautiful. And over. A little lateral lunge. Good. Start here. Then we're going to add to it. Fantastic. Beautiful. Now, if you want to offer a little hop in there in the middle and over to the side. Beautiful. Now, it really depends on your space as well around you. A little bounce is good right now for our bodies to get a little bit of that impact in the body to strengthen those bones. Good. Now we're going to add a little difference. 10 more seconds. Again, you don't have to hop, just walk it side to side. Good job. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's meet in our center. Beautiful. So here, we're going to take it back through center, over to the other side, through center, maybe with a little hop, maybe not. Maybe we're just going to take it to the side, back through center, over to the side, back through center. You decide what works best for you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. I'm going to start with just a nice little rhythm, get myself ready for it. Then if I'm ready, and if you're ready, we'll take that little hop in the middle, pick up that intensity to get the cardiovascular system going. Nice and steady. Listen to your body, what feels good. Hopefully by now you're starting to feel a little bit more warmer. You can feel and can probably hear a little challenge in my voice here. Nice job. I'm gonna add a little hop in there in the middle in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Little hop, not a big one. Make sure that front knee is tracking nicely. Good, stay here with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, you've got it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out, nice job. Woo. So what we're doing here, we're challenging the cardiovascular system, working a bit of strength here. Also working a little coordination, always good for the body. Take the arms out, arm circles. Last thing in our warm-up today, then we're gonna get into our main set. I can feel my body really warm right now. Good. Nice job. Stay here with me in this direction for 10, 9. Good. 5, 4. We're going to reverse our direction. 3, 2, 1. Reverse other way. Nice job. Woo. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest those arms, shake it off. Fantastic, well done. Hopefully you're feeling a little warmer at home right now. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab some water. Then we're gonna get into our main set today. The first part of our set is going to include just our lower body, body weight only, no bands, no resistance. So we kind of used our warm up to set ourselves up for success for this next round. So we did a little balance work there, did a little lateral work. Now we're going to combine a little bit of the two for a little squat to a lateral leg lift. We're going to do one side and then the other. We'll take a little 10 to 15 second recovery in between. Make sure you listen to your body. If you need a little more time in that recovery, take it. So first, before we begin, making sure that when we go into those squats, we're nice and long through the spine. Our hips are shifted back, weight is slightly lifted or kind of transferred into the heels. Knees are behind the toes. We're going to lift from there. Then from there, we're going to go into a lateral lift. So squat to lateral lift, squat to lateral lift. So anchoring into that balancing leg, upper body's going to be nice and tall. Watch that you're not teetering like a bird in a bird feeder. So as we lift up, we're just working those glutes. All right. And of course, balance. Let's get going in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I like to use these. I can almost feel like we're oiling our joints here. Getting some movement through the knees, through the hips, getting that synovial fluid all around the joint here. Great job. You can hold your hands wherever you want to as well. Good, 15 seconds, almost there. I like to flex in through my heel, and that's gonna turn on the back of the leg. So see if that feels all right for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Fantastic. Good. All right, take that little break. We're going to move into the other side in about 6 seconds. Same thing. This time we're going to balance into that right leg, lifting that left. All right, ladies, here we go. Squat, lift, kick. Squat, lift, kick. Nice job. Beautiful. Excellent job. Beautiful. Nice and tall through the upper body. Abs are slightly engaged. Nice job. Got it. 15 seconds. Stay with me. You've got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Woo! Rest those legs. Rest the body. Grab some water. All right. Next, we're going to take it into some alternating bicep curls. And I like to hold, when I'm using the band, holding my bicep curls kind of in a coffee cup. So I'm going to set both feet down on top of the band. Feet are going to be perhaps hip distance apart. Just a little bit of resistance underneath the feet. So the band is going to feel a little more challenging. Now, if you've got a band that's not necessarily very long and this is not possible, take one leg out. That's going to give it a little bit more slack. Now, holding your weights, your band like a coffee cup, we're going to go into alternating bicep curls. So one side, down, and then the other side, and then down. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Make that resistance band as tight as you feel comfortable. So we should feel some work in the biceps. You're going to have that desire to kind of bounce that arm back down as you're kind of releasing the arm towards the floor. You want to be able to feel that resistance, but I don't want you struggling through it, really kind of muscling through it. I want you to feel the work, but also be very much in control of what you're doing. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Fantastic. All right, go ahead and release that band. Well done. Now I'm going to take my band and I'm going to fold it in half. And I'm going to hold my band about shoulder distance apart. And I'm going to get to shoulder distance apart. And then from here, I'm going to put a little pressure into the band. Let's go ahead and take ourselves into our sumo squat. We're going to bend into that sumo. Nice resistance in the band, tall through the spine. And we're going to steering wheel it. Good. So got that band nice and tight. You're holding this lower body in that isometric hold. We're pressing the band outward and just rotating just the arms, working the anterior side of the shoulder. Nice job. Getting some good endurance strength training in the legs here. 15 seconds. Drive that car. That's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Relax those legs, relax the arms. Fantastic. Take a little break there. Well done. All right, we're going to do a little bit more upper body work next. Again, a little bit for the posterior side of the deltoid and the anterior side of the deltoid. We're going to be doing a diagonal pull apart. So we're going to be doing alternating diagonal pull aparts. So you're going to want to loosen up that band a little. I might actually even go in lighter on my band. So we're going to pull apart to one side, back through center, twist, and the other side. So like we just did, but now we've got a bit more resistance in the band as we pull apart to the side. Here we go. Good. Nice job. Good. Keep those arms fully extended. Everything else in the body is nice and neutral. So we're just working the upper body here, working those shoulders, kind of halfway driving the car and then pulling that steering wheel apart. Nice job. Breathe in, breathe out. Excellent. We've got 12 seconds to go here. Great work in the shoulders here. Nice and steady. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Relax those arms. Fantastic. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and release the band. And we're going to go into some reverse lunges, body weight only. So start at the top of your mat. We're going to take it to alternating. Again, I want you to always find your own perfect pace. If I'm going too fast or too slow, make it work for you. So start at the top of your mat and take that right leg back into a lunge. Now you can bend in that knee. If that feels good for you, you can keep the leg extended and then come back through center and rinse, wash, repeat. Okay. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's start. Always being careful to really plant that front leg directly on top of that ankle. So often what I see is people shifting their weight really forward, but this is very much a shift back, finding that center, equally distributing the weight into the front and the back leg here. Good. Nice and steady. No need to rush. Keep your gaze forward. Beautiful. Just commenting last night in our evening class how the music on Moxie is very different during the day versus the evening. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Maybe it was just a playlist we had last night. Nice job. Fantastic. Excellent. All righty. We've got one more effort for the upper body. Then we're going to come down to the floor. Now, taking your band, it's going to require maybe a little bit of work just for a moment here. We're going to do some tricep work. Now, we could take the band, wrap it around our hands. So you've kind of got it like you're holding it like a glove. If you've ever done boxing, you may have had one of those wrappers kind of holding on. You can also just hold your band here. So I'm going to wrap it. It's going to feel a little bit more comfortable on my hand, but again, you do you. So I'm going to hold it up high. Elbow's going to be high. My left arm is going to hold it. It's almost as if I'm pulling it apart, but actually I'm going to just open up that left arm and then back through center, working that tricep, keeping my right arm lifted the whole time. Elbows are high. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lengthen, back in. Good. Getting some good isometric work on that shoulder, working that tri on that left arm. Good. Shoulder lifts. Nice job. And repeat on the other side. Nice job. Great work. Nice job. Try to keep that left elbow nice and lifted as you extend your left arm. Really engage to that tricep, back of the arm. Good. 12 seconds to go. Almost there. Relax. Good. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. And relax the arms. Fantastic. All right. Unwind that left arm, right arm. If you did wrap it around your hand, we'll go ahead and wrap the band around the left. If you were doing that version, and go ahead and get ready for that right side. Left arm is lifted. Right arm is lifted. 3, 2, 1. Hold that right arm in place and just pull that right arm out to the side here using those triceps. Nice job. Beautiful. Fantastic. Nice job. You've got it. Keep those elbows high. 15 seconds to go. I could certainly feel some work in my shoulder here as well. A little extra work there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice job. Fantastic. Release that band. Excellent job. Well done. Alrighty. So we're done with the upper and lower body portion of our circuit. Now we're going to come down to the floor. you're going to need your loop band for this portion of the class. So we're going to take our loop band and bring it above our knees to where our thighs are. If you don't have a loop band available, take your open-ended band, wrap it around your thighs so that you've got a little resistance there, and you can use that and tie that. If you don't want to use any bands for this portion of class, that's absolutely fine. You could do body weight as well, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my loop band, set my loop band directly above my knees as just an announcement or a little note. We never put it on our joints. Too much force can throw the joint off and just really not a safe thing to do. So just be careful. Sometimes things fall down and kind of bring themselves in areas that they shouldn't be. So just watch that they don't hit your joints. All right, so we're going to come down to the floor and we're going to bring our legs up to 90 degrees. And this band is going to offer a little resistance on the lateral side of the legs and the glutes. So coming down to the floor, bringing our legs up to 90. Now, if you don't want to do that and you want to keep your feet flat to the floor, that's absolutely fine. Still think about putting a little pressure into the band. Now, as you're lifting, you're going to want to keep your abs nice and engaged and watch that your low back doesn't completely flatten down. When you tilt your feet, your knees towards center, if you can even experiment with this, your low back automatically comes down. So we want to keep those knees directly above the hips here. All right, hands behind the head. We're just going to a regular crunch here. You can keep your feet down to the floor if you want. 3, 2, 1, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Good, and really focus on that flexion of the core. Another area of the body that tends to want to help out is the upper body, the neck and the shoulders. This is really, can feel really straining on the upper body. So just focus on getting those core muscles nice and fired up here. Good. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Set your feet down. Woo. All right. We're going to take our band and if we can, slide it down midway through the ankle and the knee. And we're going to do some open and closes here. My band really has a lot of give. So if your band was too tight, you might feel a little bit more work in the glutes here. We're going to extend the legs up and you can bend the knees and do your open and closes this way as well. So we're going to be doing 5 open and closes, 5 crunches, 5 open and closes, 5 crunches until our time runs out. So I'm going to extend my legs out. Hands are going to come behind the head. Interlace the fingers. Make sure that spine is nice and neutral. You got that little arch in the back. Your back is not low and flattened to the ground. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Open for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Bring it back through center, a little pressure in the band. Here we go. Lift for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Come back down, open and close. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Back through center. Here we go. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. I think we could fit one more round in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Last round of 5 crunches. Here we go. 1, 2. You got it. 3, 4, and 5. Nice job. Set your upper body down, rest your legs. Nice job. Now, if at any point it felt like it was too much on the hip flexors or just keeping your legs lifted like that didn't feel good, feel free to always set them back down to the floor. All right, keep your band where it is. We're going to flip onto our tummy. We're going to go into some extension. So, with our extension today, we're going to take our hands to the side of our body. I'm going to give you one other option if bringing yourself into locust does not feel good. We can go ahead and cactus our arms out to the side and just open up, lifting and lowering, especially if coming into, if you got any issues in the back today, maybe you're going to want to take this really gentle, small lifts. Maybe we take a break on this one, depending on how you're feeling, okay? So let's go ahead. The other option is to reach the arms to the side. So I've got my feet in my band here, and I've got a little bit of pressure in. I'm going to start with rolling my shoulder blades back and down, and my arms are going to slightly lift off the floor. My abs are going to draw in, my glutes are going to turn on, and I'm going to inhale to lift, legs and upper body, and then lower back down. Now, maybe you want to just do the upper body, leave the legs down. That's totally cool. Maybe you want to do just the lower body and leave the upper body. Experiment with what might feel best for you. Make sure your abs and your glutes stay on the whole time. That really kind of helps protect that pelvis area. Good back body work here. Shoulders as well. Keep them pulled back. They might want to kind of creep forward, but I don't want you to lose that connection. Imagine you're squeezing your shoulder blades towards center. It's a lot of work in the upper body here. I totally can feel this through my body, just working so hard to keep those shoulders pulled back. But that's going to help strengthen our traps. Good. Last one. Fantastic. And then come back down. Nice job. Rest your forehead on your hands and relax your hips by shaking them side to side. Great job. All right, for our last core, of course, we're going to finish up with a plank. So you can do a forearm plank, you can do a push-up plank, you can do a kneeling plank, whatever feels best for you. I still have the band around my feet, so I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to go ahead and get into a push-up plank. If you're doing a forearm plank, do a genie arms first and then get yourself situated with your plank. All right, when you're ready, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you're coming into a kneeling plank, I like to start in a full plank position and then set my knees down. And that's just going to help establish that right positioning of the knees and the rest of the body. Make sure your weight shifts slightly forward so you've got some good stacking of the wrist, elbows, and shoulders. And don't forget to breathe. Fantastic. Beautiful. Keep it going. Got about 5 seconds left. And rest. Nice job. Fantastic. Give a little counter stretch. Press back onto your heels. Lengthen your spine. Great job, everyone. Fantastic. All right, let's slowly make our way back up to standing. I'm going to take my band off now. We're kind of done with that for this round. And then we're going to come back to it one more time at the end again once we come back to our core portion of class again. So we're going to go ahead and start back from the top. Again, body weight for those squats to lateral movement. And then we're going to go into some band work as we go through our segment today. Make sure if you've got some room and you want to experiment with some additional resistance, go ahead and grab either a different band or tighten that band. Remember, you're the driver of the resistance. You get to choose what works best for you today. So if the band is a little too loose, tighten it. If you need it a little looser, release a little bit of the resistance. All right. So let's get ready in 7 seconds. We're gonna start back up with our squats to our lateral leg lifts. Feet maybe hip distance apart, toes facing forward. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now flexing through the heel, as you probably heard me say a gazillion times, really gets the back of the body turned on. So it's a great way to get the back of the body really working and also really active, right? So anytime we can do that, we want to get those strength into the muscle. Beautiful, almost there, about 8 seconds to go. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Nice job, fantastic. Set that foot down. And then we'll get ready in about 10 seconds to do the other side. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Here we go. Good. You've got it. Good. 30 seconds. Nice and steady, looking great. 15 seconds. Remember, don't feel like you got to rush this. To take our opportunity to slow things down sometimes. Just rushing always from one thing to the next. I can also slow it down here too. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Beautiful, fantastic, excellent job. Alrighty, we're gonna go into those alternating bicep curls. Grab your band. Whether you do it single leg or double leg, it really depends more on the length of your band. This one's pretty long, so I can fit both feet on top of it. But for some, if you got a short one, it might not work. So again, you're holding it like a coffee cup. So you've got your wrists aligned, and that's really important because this can really want to really pull your wrists kind of out a little bit. So just be careful that your wrists are nice and neutral. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, alternating sides. Nice. And as you're lowering, try to work against that resistance. It wants to pull it down, but you're going to kind of work against it and slowly and with a lot of care, allow the arm to extend out long. Nice job. Shoulders are pulled back. You're nice and tall through the body. 15 seconds. Keep it going. Nice job. 10. You've got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Nice job. Fantastic. Excellent. So from here, we're going to take it into those sumos with the driving wheel. So I'm going to put my band in a half position. You can as well keep it long. The tail end of it kind of hangs all over the place. So I'm going to shorten that band. Get those legs externally rotated and make sure before you go into your sumo that when you land here, your knees are wide, inner thighs are working, knees are tracking with your big toes. Take that band, shoulder distance. When you establish that shoulder distance with some tension, press a little bit out into it in their respective right and left sides. From here, steer it out. Don't let that band loosen at all. Everything else here stays nice and grounded. So you're really keeping some good isometric endurance work in the legs, which is a great challenge for the legs. Also working those shoulders here. Wrists are neutral. Nice job. Stay here. Relax through that upper body. 15 seconds. Beautiful. 10. You've got it. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Relax. Fantastic. All right. Bring those legs back in through center. Great. Whew. I have to tell you, those are surprisingly challenging. I feel them right away through my shoulders. All right, going to go ahead and take our alternating diagonal pull apart. Arms are outstretched. We're going to open, close with some resistance here. So don't let it go loose. So it's not like a bouncing here. We're opening, closing, keeping that resistance, switching sides. Keep that resistance, open it up. Here we go. Breathe in, breathe out. You'll notice when you're doing this, you really don't get much of a break. And that's the nice thing about bands. That's the challenge. One of many different things that the bands offer is you're really continuously working. There's not much recovery depending on the effort you're doing. But this type of work right now, where we're keeping that tension there, I could feel that working the whole way through. 10, 9, good, 6, 5, 4, you're there, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Relax those arms. Fantastic. Excellent. All right, set that band off to the side and we're going to go into our alternating reverse lunges. Let's take a little water break and then we'll get into it. Body weight only for reverse lunges. Now we're focused on body weight and resistance bands. If ever you come to class, you're like, oh, I want to do a little bit more resistance, you're always welcome to add it on. It's really your workout, so make sure you adjust it to make it work for your body today. All right, let's start at the top of our mat here. We're going to take it down into our reverse lunges, back through base. Take your time. I'm going to work some good balance on these ones. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. So really noticing, just by slowing things down, we get that opportunity to work on our balance in a controlled way. When we're rushing through it, can throw us off. So just notice how we take that one step back in a nice and slow way. We really focus on rooting through that front leg, really get our body attuned to being stable here and not kind of working so quickly that it throws us off. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Fantastic. Well done. Shake that off. Well done. Woo. All right. So we've got our tricep side reaches next. So again, we started off, maybe you want to hold it, maybe you want to wrap it around the palm, whatever feels best for you. This feels actually pretty supported. So a nice way to make sure it doesn't snap out of your hands too. All right, so start with your elbows lifted. Body's nice and neutral here. We're going to take that opposite arm. Left arm is going to outstretch, lengthen, and then back through center. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So extend that arm, really get that tricep fired up. Elbows stay lifted. Nice job. Great. Notice if your wrist is kind of inwardly turning. Keep it nice and neutral. That's it. Nice job. Looking great. Good. 15 seconds. You've got it. 10. Keep going. Awesome. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Ooh. Love it, love it, love it. That's a good feeling, not a bad feeling. All right, I'm gonna take it and wrap it around the other side. Ah, nice job. All right, elbows lift, taking that right arm out this time in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So there's nothing else moving here. Really, the only thing moving is my right arm, and it's hinging from my elbow. And there's no bouncing. I'm trying to find that really nice steady pace here. Still keeping some resistance in the band as I bring it back to base. Just taking that time to find that reach. Nice and controlled. Beautiful. Stay here. We're almost there. Last 7. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Nice job. Fantastic. Excellent. Well done. All right, we're at the last part of our class, and then we're going to stay down on the floor for some stretches. If you have yoga blocks nearby, we're going to do a little hip stretch. It's always nice to have yoga blocks when we go into our kneeling lunges today. However, if you don't have them, don't stress. All right, let's bring ourselves down. Grab your loop band. We're going to get them right above the knee here for our crunches. All right, nice job. So again, you can keep your feet flat to the floor, knees are bent. You can lift your legs up to 90 degrees, really whatever feels best and most supported on your pelvis area, especially if you feel like lifting your legs just feels too heavy on the back. I definitely set your feet down to the floor or draw in the belly and abs a little bit more to keep it nice and stable. All right, let's go ahead and lie down onto the floor. Hands are going to rest behind the head. Interlace the hands. Let the head feel heavy. Bring your legs up to 90 if that's the option you're choosing. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. You got it. Beautiful. Good. Keep going. Got about 10 seconds left. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Nice job. Fantastic. Alrighty. So again, the next option for our open and closes is to keep your knees either at 90 degrees, opening and closing. We're going to do 5, and then we're going to come into 5 crunches. The other alternative is to lift the legs up tall, nice and long. Get a little hamstring stretch in there too, which is always nice. And of course, we're working a little bit of glutes for those open and closes, which is always good work to have. Hands rest behind the head. We'll start with 5 open and closes and then 5 crunches. Run through the time, probably get through 3 sets. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Find that control in the movement here. 4, 5. Bring it back through center and lift. 1, 2, 3. You got it. 4, 5. Nice job. Slower it back down. Open. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. And 5. Bring it back through base. Lift. 1, 2. Doesn't have to be huge here. 3, 4, 5. Nice job. Set it back down. Last round. 1, 2. You got it. 3, 4, and 5. Last set of crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got it. And 5. Set your feet down. Nice job. Relax your back. Relax your core. Well done. Excellent. All right, keeping those feet, the band with the where it is. We don't need to move it. Let's go ahead and roll onto our tummy. Again, you have so many options for this one. You can do your cactus arms. We can do our locusts, which are arms on the side. So choose whatever feels best for your body. So rolling the shoulder blades back, I'm going to do the locust version with the upper body and the lower body. Again, if you're just doing lower body, that's also great. Keep the head down, gaze down to the floor, or if you're doing upper body, just lift and lower. Make sure those abs are pulled in either case. Shoulder back and down, arms are reaching towards the heels. Lift the crown of the head if you're doing this version or you're doing cactus arms. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. As women, it's so important for us to take care of our bodies and that we keep that strength through the back of our body, through our spine, to keep our spine strong, especially with osteoporosis. We want to keep the back of the body strong so that we really avoid that rounding of the upper body. And that's why working with some impact is also really important to get those bones nice and strong. So like walking and jogging, things like that. Good. Keep going. Good. Last 10. So in addition to doing work like this is great to strengthen the spine. 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Nice job. Take your hands, stack them. Let your forehead rest on the top of your hands. Nice job. Just let your hips shift side to side, relaxing. Woo. Wow. Nice job. All All right, let's finish off with our last plank of the day. Make our way into whatever version feels right for you. If you're not sure and you want to experiment, it's a great time to do that. Take 10 seconds, experiment with something different. All right, forearm push-up or kneeling, you choose. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Last 45 seconds. Good, about 20 seconds left. Good. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your knees down, press back onto your heels. Take a little break. Nice job. Great job, everyone. Now let's stay down to the floor here. Again, if you're going to use got your yoga blocks, grab them. I'm going to change the music up for the last little bit of our stretch here. All right. So let's say bring ourselves into child's pose here, strengthening the back or lengthening the back of the body here and opening up through the hips. So take a moment either to extend the arms out. It's going to add a little bit of that shoulder stretch in there if that feels okay for you, or just bend your elbows. Knees are wide, press back through the hips. Just take a couple of nice clearing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now, let's say your forehead doesn't quite reach the floor. You have a couple of options. You can stack your fists and create a little tower here to rest your forehead on. You can take your yoga block and rest your forehead on that too. I want you to make this really comfortable. Now, depending on where you're at with regards to your arms, maybe you're in extended child's pose here, maybe your elbows are bent, whatever feels right for you. We're going to walk ourselves over to the left side. Give our QL, our side body a nice little stretch here. Again, try to come to this with this idea of lengthening. Not trying to stretch so hard to the point that it feels uncomfortable. When we come to it with this idea of lengthening, you can almost imagine in your vision, you can see the muscle growing longer. Nice and comfortably. Stretching out the lats, shoulder, the ribs, QL. Terrific. When you're ready, let's walk our hands through center and then over to the other side. Left arm reaches, drop that left hip. Nice job. Settle into it. Right. And slowly make your way back in towards center. Great. Press back one more time into your child's pose. One more opportunity to strengthen or lengthen. Sorry, I keep saying strengthen. Lengthen the back. And then when you're ready, make your way up into an all fours position. We're going to go into a kneeling lunge. And this is where we can use the yoga blocks. Now, let's say, for instance, a kneeling lunge is just not in our wheelhouse today. That's really okay. You can do this standing too. So I'll just demonstrate quickly. It's coming up into kind of like a high lunge here. Of course, we're not going to be able to touch the floor here, but this is enough to open up the hip. So if this feels better for you on your knees, please go ahead and do this alternative option. Maybe even rest a hand on the wall so you have a little bit of support there. Otherwise, if you want to, take your left foot forward, and then we're just going to gently lean into it. The blocks here just help keep the spine long so that we're not leaning forward and it feels kind of awkward on our back. Keeping a little drawing of the belly button in towards the spine. Just kind of opening up into the space again, just opening up this part of the body. Can do a world of good, especially if we do a lot of walking or running or just, anything where we're continuously flexing or contracting into our hip flexors, they need to be stretched so that we can really keep them nice and supple as possible. Because if the hip flexors are tight, it's going to tug at our pelvis and it's going to make our back feel uncomfortable. So this is just some good homework for us to do. Good. And go ahead and bring that front leg forward. We'll go ahead and take that right foot forward and do the same thing on the other side. So we lean into it. One side might feel a little different than the other. Just breathe in, breathe out. Nice job. Then go ahead and let's come back through center, bend into that right knee, take the blocks and just set them off to the side. Nice job. And we'll make our way to standing. So you can transition through a downward dog, perhaps get a little back body stretch there, or you could just make your way up to standing. However you do it, just make sure you're safe and bring yourself up off the ground. Ooh. Sometimes coming to those too quickly can feel a little unsettling. All right, we're going to go ahead and balance to our left leg. A little more balance today. Get our right quad stretched out. So again, place a hand on a wall if you want to. If your balance is feeling good today, you can take that left arm and just extend it out. So as you're reaching through that right leg, I like to imagine I'm growing my right leg a little longer than my left here, and I'm reaching down through that front part of the body here, almost imagining the front of the quad is really getting a nice opening, as well as opening through the hip here. Good. Go ahead, release that right leg and kickstand it forward. From here, going to bend into that left knee, karate chop in from the hips, lengthen through the spine. As you're ready, toes are going to come towards center. It's going to give those hamstrings a little more opportunity to stretch. This can be pretty intense, so just, again, come to it with softness. Terrific. Press into that left leg, lengthen your spine. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Left hand, left foot. With all the balance work we did today, maybe just notice how it feels just being here and taking a little bit of that extra moment of pause to slow things down a little bit. It can be really, really settling and really invite a bit more of that concentration, a bit more focus, which really helps to build that balance. I find that when I'm kind of all over the place with my gazes, my looking around the room, it throws my balance off a little bit. It's a great way to kind of help that. Stay focused, find something to look at. Good. Release that left leg. Go ahead and kickstand it forward, toes up to the sky, heel into the ground. Right knee bends, lengthen the spine. Back is long, shoulders are square. Nice job. Come on up. Beautiful. All right, let's take our arms out, swim them behind us. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. Now, either you imagine you've got a ball between the hands, keeping the chest open, or you reach for the hands and interlace the fingers, pulling the blades back, opening the chest. Nice and steady here. Just a nice opening through the front body. Gosh, it just feels glorious. Good. And then go ahead and release. Let those arms drift to the side. Let's take a couple of rotations through the neck, maybe one side to the right and then to the left. One more time. A little gentle movement through the neck here. Good. And then come back through center. Go ahead and drop the chin to the chest. Shoulders are soft. Pulling down away from the ears. And then lift the gaze up and then draw the chin up to the sky, opening up the throat. And then come back through neutral. Nice job. Let's close this off with a nice inhale and exhale. To close our workout today off, be proud of what you did because it takes so much effort to show up, and you did. So thank you so much. So let's close it off with the biggest breath of the day. Bend into the knees, sweep the arms up all the way overhead. Exhale, palms pressed together. Bring it down to your heart and give yourself a round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From my heart to yours, I wish you the most glorious of days. Make sure you drink lots of water. Be safe and have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.